Having practiced for over 15 years, designing our own home was a huge opportunity to reflect on the journey.
Me and Saloni were totally aligned to the idea that the new house should be amplification of our beliefs, and we did not want to pay to the gallery.
So we desired a straightforward house, one that does not require a lot of maintenance, one that is built to last and that follows all the right principles of sustainability.
And yes, also the operating cost needs to be lower. So it was not difficult to arrive at the basic construction material for the entire house, which is found finished concrete. Even for the floor, we did not want anything fancy, and we thought concrete with rota stone and some brown granite would do the job. This is a gated society, and making compound walls is totally forbidden in this society. So how the house sits in the plot is very important. With the society road on the west and the high-rise developments on the east, it was very obvious decision to block those sides and let the house open to the north and the south. The house is organized very orthogonally into two blocks, the public spaces which open towards the north court and the private spaces opening towards the south court. There is a central court which holds the house together to create an interesting multi-utility space right in the middle of the house.
The house gets back its poetry through the addition of the banyan tree which spreads across the house connecting all the three courts.
What you see today, the north court, was not the same a year back. It used to be a nice lawn meant to entertain guests and friends. However, we learned as we grow. On realizing that we needed about 11 lakh liters of water every year for the lawn, which was sparingly used, we really felt terrible. And last year, we replaced most of it with an orchard with over 30 trees and lots of spaces for growing vegetables. The pleasure of eating these fruits and vegetables and listening to the large variety of birds chirping is one of our finest memories of the COVID lockdown this year. The various spaces in the public block get connected and extended into the north court through a series of doors. Eating is an important routine, and hence the dining space extends to the outside in form of an Indian cartwheel inspired by Van Gogh's sunflowers. The kitchen too opens into the north court to serve the gatherings.
South court is a space connecting all the 4 bedrooms. It's our family hotspot. Kids love to play and study here. It's also our favorite spot to sit together, be it in the summer, winter or rains. The shape of this space creates a Venturi effect. It catches the southwest summer winds and pushes it into the house, which then creates a gentle breeze across the entire house. All the 4 bedrooms look into this space. They are identical in size and have decent cross ventilation. The furniture is crafted in solid wood in the local teak wood from South Gujarat. In the grey spaces, the dash of colour is added by the bed and the window dressings, each of which are inspired by some of our favourite artists such as S.H. Raza, Paul Klee, Van Gogh and Georgia O'Keeffe.
The guests are often surprised when they enter the house. They get confused. Have I entered inside the house or am I still outside? And it's really funny. Welcome to the center court. This space is where the kids play and my mom does her daily walk during the rains. This court brings in a lot of daylight into the house, and as anticipated, it contributes tremendously in making this house practically 100% lit from morning to evening. This court is also the lung of the house. The hundreds of money plants and spider plants fills the space with oxygen. The house is practically free of any volatile organic compounds since there is no plywood or no paint used anywhere.
Number 1, the way we have used this house during the lockdown is a testimony to how the house can adapt to our changing needs, irrespective of what the spaces are labelled as in the plan.
And number 2, even with this size of house, it's possible to contain the electricity bill to about Rs 800 per month.
Number 3, nature has so much to offer, and once we start getting closer to it, it also starts growing on the inhabitants.
And 4. Good positive spaces adapt to any way the inhabitants want to use them. They just need to be full of light, clean air, and closeness to nature.